We're going to quickly head back to the phones. We've got another caller with a question. I'm sure it's directed for Kelly, and it's Jerome calling us from Gray. Hi, Jerome.
Hi, my question is, as a parent, there are so many distractions in the classroom. What can I do to help my child by getting rid of some of the distractions in the classroom with all the distractions that go on? What can we do as parents to help make the classroom a better place for our students to learn? Do we have any legal rights to that?
Oh, absolutely. If there are distractions in the classroom, and I'm assuming that you mean by other students, well, the school has an obligation to keep those distractions down. So if there's a child that has issues in the classroom and it's distracting other students, that may not be the correct placement for that student. And when you have a placement that isn't correct for that student, the one that's distracting, it's not correct for that student, and it's also not helping the students that are also in that classroom. So basically, the school has an obligation to address that situation with that child that is actually causing distractions. A lot of times I find that the student to teacher ratio is too high. That's typically what the problem is, and we need to reduce those because there's a lot on school teachers, and we just need to reduce the student-teacher ratio so that all students get what they need.
Okay. And one thing we talked about during break, Kelly, was Social Security disability for a child that has behavioral, not necessarily behavioral problems, but other type problems. A lot of parents don't know about Social Security. How does it relate to and work with the school system?
Okay, well...
And you've done Social Security for 20 some odd years, so...
Yes, there are 6 areas that Social Security looks at. That is acquiring and using information, attending and completing tasks, moving about and manipulating objects, interacting and relating with others, caring for yourself, and health and physical well-being. The school system and the IEP, Individualized Education Program, can address all of those situations. If you have a child that has a health or physical well-being problem, look at medications, see what's going on there. As far as caring for yourself, there are things in place where it has to be at an age-appropriate level. Sometimes children need what's called a functional curriculum, just not even academic things, but developmentally getting help there. As far as moving about and manipulating objects, some children need physical therapy, occupational therapy to help with fine gross motor movement, interacting and relating with others. This was a big issue with autistic children. Sometimes they need a social skills curriculum, and the school is required to evaluate. And then obviously there's the other things that come along with a psychoeducational evaluation.